Russia, peaking at 41% in early 2014. The March 2014 memorandum, widely deemed illegitimate under military occupation, reported 97% approval, but is considered fraudulent by international bodies.
Where are you reading this in the article? Where are you reading this in the article? Where in this article?
It's not in your article.
I asked you to look up the article, for fuck's sake.
Right. Okay.
You asked me for the article and then you don't look at it.
Right.
Look into the article.
You're telling me NPR, right?
Yeah. So look at it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can be critical of the things you're giving me. Are you citing?
You said you wanted the article, but then you don't look at the article. Are you citing
pre or post? You're citing post-annexation.
Look at it.
Which was just post-annexation, not pre.
Look again.
I'm telling you why post-annexation polls are heavily skewed and doctored by Russian influence and cannot be a legitimate source of the population's opinion on this.
Okay, all right. So
you understand that?
Sorry, so again,
pre-annexation versus post-annexation, dominated by Russian influence, would show most people in support of that due to suppression tactics. I'm asking for a pre-annexation metric that would say that most Crimeans supported that. Okay,
so let's do it this way.
Awesome.
Okay, so this comes from the London School of Economics and Political Science. And this is a 2008 poll, so this is well before the annexation. Found that 63.8% of Crimeans approved the idea of joining Russia, while 53.8% supported the idea of remaining within Ukraine if Crimea were given greater autonomy.
What are you reading off of?
Yeah, that's from the London School of Economics and Political Science.
Is there a specific website I can find this on? Because I looked this up.
Yeah, the London School of Economics and Political Science.
Right, I looked that up. What's the name of the website you're on? Is it London School
of Economics and
Political Science? Yes.
Yeah, that's the title of the article is "Were Crimeans really pro-Russian before annexation?"
Right, let's see here. You said 2008?
Correct.
I'm not even seeing that come up. Where in this article does it say 2008? We're on the same page. Were Crimeans really pro-Russian? This is from November 2022, right?
Sorry, say it again.
This is from November 2022, right?
Tuesday 15th, November 2022, correct.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm looking up 2008. Where the fuck is that?
Are you in the article or are you just looking up?
I'm in the article, yes. Okay, I'm on the same page you are from the London School of Economics and Political Science.
Okay, let's take a look. Give me 2 seconds.
You're on the page. You said 2008.
Yeah, again,
keyword search that. 2008 doesn't even come up.
Holy shit, I'm looking it up. Damn.
Holy fuck. You're on the page. What more looking up do you need?
I'm looking at it. Damn, bro, I'm looking
You just read it.
Yeah, again.
And you told me to go to this website to reference that 2008 pre-annexation poll, and it's not fucking here, you numbnut.
Sorry, I was reading something.
You can see that it's not in this poll. I'll show you what I see, okay?
Yeah,
clearly, someone here is lost, and it's not me.
Mm-hmm.
Flip camera here. All right. You see this?
I can't see that. No,
the website you told me to go to, were Crimeans really pro-Russian? See, you can keyword search 2008, and nothing comes up. So, what am I looking for here, kid?
2 seconds.
Do you have those numbers?
Yeah, I'm getting it for you. Give me 2 seconds.
Huh, that's funny.
What?
What I'm reading from your source.
What?
Can you read?
You haven't read it.
Illegal, pointless, and undesirable. A common view of Russian citizenship pre-2014. Now, where does it say 2008? Most people. You said 63%?
Yeah, 63 point.
Great, awesome. So now that we're on your source, Here, you want me to hold your hand? Where does it say 63% back in 2008? In fact, let's keyword search 63. That also doesn't fucking come up. Okay, let's search percent. That too isn't there. Let's see, percentage, not there. Percent, also not there. Listen, we applaud adult literacy here, and unfortunately,
Adult
no claps
literacy?
for you. You can't read. I think your concentration of information has been heavily altered by whatever biased opinion you've got.
What biased opinion?
That you think most Crimeans were in favor of this, despite no polling that would indicate such a thing.
Okay, can you show me that?
My God, it was your argument.
Wait, again, can you show me that no polling indicated that?
Okay, sure. Let's see here. 2013, Kiev International Institute of Sociology. 23, supported
That's
unification with
Kievan
Russia.
Institute? Wait, Kievan Institute is Ukrainian, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Would you like just a Crimean-based poll?
Maybe Crimean. I'm
They
okay with
do a
that.
reporting on it.
Well,
They're not the ones
anything
that
that's not
participate.
directly from Kiev.
Okay, so just Crimean.
Well, Crimean 2013 was Ukrainian.
Right, gotcha.
What do you mean, gotcha?
I said gotcha, as in I understand. Let's see here. Key polls, the Razumikov Center, 63.8. Is that what you're referencing?
63.8 what?
Same poll showed 53.8 preferred greater autonomy. Is that what you were referencing?
Yep.
Gotcha. 2011, Razumikov Center, this is later, 33% of the same number down in prior years. 49% favored autonomy in Ukraine. 2012, Kyiv International, well, you don't want that. So I'll just reference the one that came 4 years after yours, or 3 years.
That's
33%. It's convenient that you cut that off.
Wait, that's so that 33% wanted to join? That
right.
33 did not want to join?
33% support for joining Russia. 49% favored autonomy with Ukraine.
And were they given
2011
they
is a
were
lot
going to be
closer
given
to 2014 than 2008 is.
Wait. This it kind of goes to my point. No, sorry.
No, it doesn't.
It does. 33%.
No, because it's down. You see, 49 is greater than 33, and 33 is less than 63.
It literally goes to my point in about 5 seconds.
It doesn't, because you said that they were in favor of it, and as years went on, they declined in support.
Overwhelming did not.
That is
wanted
not
more autonomy.
Oh my God! Yes, that's
were they
my point.
Were they going to be given more autonomy?
That's my point, not yours.
Were they going to?
You said a majority.
Were they going to be given more autonomy post Lukashenko being ousted?
You said that a majority of them supported this. Polling backed that up.
Again,
I showed you that polling shows it 30 percentage points down. Now you're going to shift the goalpost.
This was literally proving my. This was going to prove my.
This doesn't prove your point.
More people. It's literally going to my point. Again.
You can keep saying that all you want, man. You're getting cooked.
Yeah, and I'm asking you a question again.
Supported autonomy in Ukraine.
And I'm asking you again questions again that you're refusing to answer.
I already answered it.
Given said autonomy
you asked me to show you a poll, did you not? And I gave.
And I asked you yet another question that you're not answering.
Were they going to be given?
Were they? Again, would you let?
Are you going to make a background with my face next?
Again, let me ask you again. You're not even answering me the question.
I did answer it. You asked me for a poll.
Wait, what question did I just ask you?
You asked me for a.
What question did I just ask you?
Annexation poll that showed a majority.
Wait, what question did I just ask you, Jim?
Wait, now you're changing the question because you got dogged.
I asked you the same question 7 times just now.
I couldn't hear you because you kept fucking talking over me. But listen,
no, because
you asked me for a pre-annexation.
The same shit without answering.
That showed a majority of the population.
Jayden, I asked you the same fucking question 8 times
supported.
Right now. Can you tell me, were they gonna be given said autonomy post Lukashenko?
I don't know that.
Well, obviously they felt not. The fuck?
What? That doesn't deter the poll.
Wait, what do you mean? One,
if
they felt like they weren't going to be given no shit. Wait, if they said they weren't going to be, if they thought they were not going to be given said autonomy. No shit, the poll is going to be influenced towards wanting to join Russia.
These are the exact same breakdowns within the same poll that you referenced in 2008 and shows a 30% drop.
Wait, again.
It doesn't matter.
And said that 49% wanted more autonomy in 2011, correct?
What?
Not even 3 years later, Lukashenko gets ousted.
Ukraine.
Wait,
not in support of joining Russia. Are you getting the difference now?
And then, for the 49% wanted more autonomy, correct?
Favored autonomy in Ukraine, not in favor of supporting or joining Russia. Do you get that?
The
previous poll
would they be given said autonomy post
63.8?
Lukashenko? Holy fuck!
Excuse me.
If you would answer the question, and then I'll let you speak. Again, would they be given said autonomy post Lukashenko? I didn't mute you, by the way. I don't know who just muted you on that end. Here. But I didn't mute you. I don't know who did.
No one did.
Okay, I don't know if
you good, my guy?
Again, answer the question.
Of would they be given autonomy? How do I quantify that? How can I determine
Obviously, they
that?
felt otherwise. The vast majority
right, but how can I determine that? That's an unanswerable question.
Wait,
it's a matter. You're asking me a
now
question.
Now we can just take a look at context.
Let me explain to you 1 second.
Now we can just take a look at context.
Don't interrupt.
Aren't we?
You're asking me a question of public position, not whether or not something would happen indefinitely or definitely. That's not able to determine. Not able to
again. Now
quantify.
We can take a look at context clues.
What? It's a poll of public opinion. They didn't know whether or not their autonomy would exist after.
Wait, who was in power in 2011? Who was in power in 2011?
What?
Who was in power in Ukraine in 2011?
Of Ukraine?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the point? It's Yanukovych. Yanukovych. I can't pronounce his name. Viktor Yanukovych.
Yanukovych.
What does that have to do about Lukashenko?
Yeah, again, Yanukovych and what's his name, Lukashenko, were like this. So I guess I could ask you this.
Then what is
by the way, Yanukovych
about?
Also, by the way, was mainly backed by Russia, right?
Mm-hmm. What is your point?
And they wanted more. They wanted more autonomy within the Ukrainian state, while Yanukovych, who, by the way, was he backed by Russia? Yes. While Yanukovych was still in power, he gets ousted. Isn't public opinion gonna be shifting? When Yanukovych, the same person they wanted in power, is out of power now? Yanukovych and
but you just said that they were
tight.
You just said that they were like this, that they had the exact same objectives, which was pro-Russian.
And reference with Russia, my man.
Why would polling drop off so hard if they were so ideologically in line with one another?
What, when Yanukovych and Lukashenko get thrown out?
No,
they're both pro-Russian. You just said that they're both backed by Russia.
That they were tight like this, and under the previous leadership.
Holy shit! In reference to their thoughts with Russia, right?
Right, that they were ideologically identical. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. They were both backed by.
And you're saying that they were in favor. You're saying that in 2008 they were in favor of that leadership. You're saying that they were in favor of that, and then it dropped off despite the fact that there's an ideological similarity.
Who was in power in 08?
In 08?
Correct.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up.
Here.
Yushchenko.
Say it again?
Yushchenko.
Yeah, Yushchenko. So I guess now I could ask, was Yushchenko backed by Russia in any way, shape, or form, heavily, at least?
You said that he was, yes?
I said Lukashenko, not Yushchenko.
Okay, my apologies. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Was Victor... That's not my spell. My bad.
Doesn't that kind of make your point a little less
Actually, no, it doesn't. Actually,
you're saying that they backed... That polling indicated that they were more pro-Russian back in 2008, while also the president at the time was less Russian influenced, yes?
Sorry, say it again?
You're saying that polling said that they were more in favor of Russian influence, while the president at the time was less in favor of Russian influence or less backed by Russia, correct?
Yeah, and then they were pro-Russia.
Right. And then once they were introduced to a
correct?
pro-Russian president, public favor fell out, yes?
Yeah, and they no longer wanted to join Russia primarily.
Gotcha.
Correct?
Thank you. That's all you need to
And
say.
then the moment
Right.
the U.S. gets involved, he gets ousted, and now there's a pro-Western
Didn't take
government.
the West, but it didn't take the West. No, because
the West primarily
prior to
funded
the
Euromaidan.
annexation, public favor of Crimean annexation fell out. Of Russian
Say it again?
dominance fell out of favor. Prior to annexation, as polling just indicated, public favor for Russian-backed political leaders and policy and annexation fell heavily out.
The 2011 thing was when the Russian-backed person was in power.
Right, I
Post
know.
Euromaidan,
And once they
weren't
got a
in power
taste of
anymore.
Russian influence, they rejected it. Are you understanding?
Say it again, my bad.
Once they got a taste of Russian influence in their country, they swiftly rejected it and protested.
Who rejected it? Wait, who rejected it?
Oh my God! You just fucking said
The majority,
based
the
on
major
polling.
populace of
We were going
Ukraine-
off of polling, right?
Yeah, wait, and where? The entirety of Ukraine, or we're targeting Crimea?
2011. Fuck, you cited
Holy
the entirety of it when it came to.
You're literally proving my fucking point.
Wait, but you
Holy
cited
fuck.
the entirety of
You're
the
literally
population in
proving my
reference to
point, my
polling.
man. You're literally
It doesn't
proving my
prove your
point.
point.
Holy
You're
fuck.
proving my
Yes,
point
you
and you
are.
don't know it.
You're literally proving my point. Holy shit.
I'll explain to
08,
you, man.
Wait. And in 2008, they had somebody who wasn't Russian-backed primarily. They
Right.
wanted to join Russia. In 2011, they had somebody who was Russian-backed primarily.
And then they
did
did
not
not.
want to join Russia.
Right,
And then
exactly.
the moment the Russian-backed person gets thrown out the window and overthrown after Euromaidan, guess what happens? The number goes up significantly of the ones no longer wanting to be a part of Ukraine under a pro-Western
right,
government.
because of Russian influence. Oh my God! I've already told you that post-annexation polling is not up to par with pre-annexation due to the heavy influence backed in that region.
Who's to say that it's solely Russian influence when we saw this history, the same thing play out historically before Euromaidan?
Because as we've already established, okay, prior to annexation, years prior to annexation, even up to the lead up, massive protest and polling was not in favor of Russian influence, not in favor of Russian-backed politicians, not in favor of the overthrow.
Because they had a Russian holy flying fuck.
Right, which is why they were against further annexation and Russian dominance.
They
You cannot
preferred
say
to stay
that
a part of
post-annexation
Ukraine
they were
when
in
there was
favor of it because
do you
that
are you not
level
understanding
of
this?
support was-
Jin, you cannot be this fucking lost. You
you
cannot
can't
be this fucking lost.
lost.
You cannot be this. So look, listen to this for a sec.
Can't debate.
And Jin, in 08,
Annexation
you were so fucking
dominate-
lost. It's not even funny.
was
In
dominated
2008,
was
the person was not Russian backed, and they wanted to
dominated by-
join Russia.
dominated by
When there
pro-
was not a pro-Russian person in power, they wanted to join Russia, right? In 2011, that rolls around. In 2011, it rolls around. They come into power. A Russian-backed person comes into power. They no longer want to join Russia. 2014 rolls around. Euromaidan occurs. Pro-Russian people get thrown the fuck out of government. What did we see in 08 when a non-pro-Russian government was put into place? These people wanted to join Russia. History has proven they wanted to join Russia when there's not a pro-Russian government in play. Holy fuck.
That makes no fucking sense. They want to join
The
when there's
08
not pro-Russian
holy fuck,
influence.
fuck. The 2008 poll proved it, and coinciding with 2011, they proved it.
They don't coincide. They contradict.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Because 33 is less than 63.8. Do you understand that?
We cannot be this
That
fucking
once they were
the
introduced to
63.8
Russian
comes from where?
influence in their
The
government,
63.8
public
comes from
favor
where?
came from
The
your poll.
63.8 comes from where?
Came from the poll that you gave me.
Yeah, who was in
Remember
power
that?
at the time? Were they Russian backed?
We've already established it. No.
No. Okay, and
Right.
when there
And
was
so
a non-Russian backed
once
person in
Russian-backed-
power,
Can I speak,
they
please?
wanted, and when there was a non-Russian person in power,
Can I speak,
they
please?
wanted to join Russia. And,
right. And
when
they
there was a
did have,
pro-Russian person in
won't let me
power,
speak.
they did not want to join Russia.
Right.
So in 2014,
Right. So you
rolls
can
around,
reasonably
it's no
conclude that they
pro-Western
rejected
now, right?
Russian influence. Hence the Euromaidan, hence the protests, hence the polling, as we've already gone over, that indicated they were not in favor of further Russian domination of their land. Once they were given a taste of that, once they were given a taste of that and actually saw,
then how come in 08 they wanted to join Russia primarily?
I don't know.
Wait,
You tell me.
Wait,
You tell me
could it
why.
possibly be because, and the fact that you're not even realizing this shit is beyond me. Could it be possibly in 08 they didn't have a Russian-backed government?
You know what you're also conveniently leaving out? Despite that 76%
Go to answer
ethnic
my
Russian.
question.
Wait, I am answering it. But what you're conveniently leaving out, same poll showed 53.8 preferred greater autonomy with Ukraine. Despite the differences, despite the greater ethnic Russians living in Crimea, they overwhelmingly favored existing under Ukraine.
Wait, that's not true. Overwhelming majority want to join
true.
Russia. What the
53.8. No.
And what about 63.8 wanted to join Russia,
Same
the rest did
poll
not.
showed 53.8. Do you understand how polls work, right? Simple majority.
Over 60% wanted to join Russia.
Right.
And only over 50% wanted to stay. So majority wanted to join Russia.
Preferred. And what happened?
So vast majority wanted to join Russia, and
what happened
most did not
3 years
want to.
later? What happened 3 years later? Down to 33%. Why are you referencing a poll from 2008 and not the 2011 poll?
Wait, holy shit. And you're like, the fact you're not even understanding this is beyond me.
Excuse me.
Wait, Jayden.
Can you answer that? Can you answer that?
08,
just a simple answer, man.
We're literally going.
I know we've gone in circles, man. Yes, there was
this.
not a pro-Russian candidate, and there was, and they got a glimpse of that.
And then in 2011, there was a pro-Russian candidate. Right. Vast majority wanted to not to join Russia. But
doesn't it seem that you're picking and choosing? Because if this was...
You brought up the 2011 poll, Jayden.
Just a second. It shouldn't matter who is in power.
You brought up the 2011 poll. What the fuck am I picking and choosing?
Right, to contradict yours. But the point is that it shouldn't matter.
It's not a contradiction when it proves my point.
It shouldn't matter who is in power.
It literally proves my point, Jayden.
If the public is in favor of secession from Ukraine, right, and joining Russia.
Say it again, my
So
bad.
wouldn't they be more in favor of a pro-Russian politician if their end game was to secede and join Russia? But they weren't.
Where did vast majority of the protests occur?
I've already fucking told you.
Where?
Do you remember that?
Vast majority of the protests in Euromaidan. Where did vast majority of protests in Euromaidan occur?
Which protest are we referring to exactly? Are we talking about post-annexation protest in Crimea?
Euromaidan preceded Crimea.
Okay, I got that, but we were talking about the annexation of Crimea, were we not?
Oh, bro.
Can you track?
Jesus fucking Christ. Again,
were we not talking about the protests that occurred post-annexation?
Holy shit. Wait, you just said that vast majority were protesting anti-Russian rule.
Yes.
That's why Euromaidan occurred.
Right.
But
no, I was talking about in relation to
part of
annexation. I was talking about protest in response to annexation of Crimea. You said that they were largely in favor.
Those occurred after. Those occurred after the Lukashenko and Yanukovych were thrown the fuck out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And who came into power? Pro-Western. Who came into power? Pro-Western government.
Right.
Yeah.
They weren't protesting. They weren't protesting that.
Pro-Western government.
They weren't protesting the pro-Western government. They were protesting.
Against it.
They were in favor of that and against Russian influence.
Wait, that's not true. Holy shit! You name me 10,000.
Holy fuck!
Jayden, vast majority.
Holy shit!
Yeah, vast majority of the Crimean population wanted to stay a part of Russia. Vast majority were not protesting against.
We've already established that they didn't.
A vast majority of Crimean protesters were not protesting Russian rule. You name me 10,000 Tatars that were doing so. But again, vast majority were not protesting Russian rule. Wait, vast majority were not protesting Russian rule.
Great. Can you give me something, at least give me something after 2008, perhaps just before 2013, 2012? If my 2011
holy shit, we can't even move on when you can't concede that vast majority of protests post-Russian annexation were not against Russian rule. We can't even move on. We can't. No, he's not. We can't move on. He's not
can't
here.
debate me, but you're not recognizing that pro-Russian sentiment.
Holy
fell
shit! You
heavily
keep
out
repeating
of
the same
favor.
fucking point. Holy fuck!
You do.
And refusing to concede ever.
What do I have to concede to? What point do you think you
Yes,
got me on?
concede. I want you to concede that vast majority of protests in Crimea post-Russian annexation were not because there was a pro-Russian government in power. Right? Can we agree to that? It was not because Russia annexed Crimea. That's not why vast majority of protests went into place. In fact, only the minorities protested that.
It was
Most
in
of the people
opposition to Yanukovych's pro-Russian authoritarian rule.
Holy shit. Again, wait, why would
That's
these
what the
protests
Euromaidan was over.
why would these protests, which by the way, and those protests that you're referencing were not the majority of the population. They were the minority of the population.
Right, but they were demanding that the pro-Russian politician resign, yes?
What, they were
That was a
demanding that
condition?
Putin
They had-
resigns?
They had
Or they
four
were
core
demanding that
demands.
Putin
Wait.
resigns?
They had 4 core demands during the Euromaidan. Are you aware of it?
Wait, these
Are you
protests
aware
and
of what those 4 core...
you keep going between
Answer
Euromaidan.
that.
Jayden, you keep going from Euromaidan to Crimea, back to Euromaidan
No,
to
you
2008
went back to
to
the
2011.
Euromaidan. You
So
went back to
wait, are you
Euromaidan. You said
referencing
that those
protests from
You
Euromaidan
said
or
that the
Crimea?
Euromaidan was over the overthrow of a Russian politician, that they were in favor of the Russian politician. And no, they were in favor of a Western
When did I
style
say
democracy.
that? Wait, when did I say
A
that?
moment ago.
Jayden, this is exactly why you're so fucking confused. Holy shit. What I said specifically was the
I think it's
majority
you
of the
that keeps going
the
back.
majority of the Crimean population were not protesting against Russian annexation. You gave me the minority
Yes,
that was
they
doing so.
were, and I already
Wait, what's
gave
the
you the
proof?
numbers
Wait,
on
what's
that.
the proof? What's the proof that
10,000 to
vast majority were?
15,000 people versus 5,000 pro-Russian.
Wait, what's
I
the
gave you
Crimean
city.
population?
I
What was the
gave you
Crimean
the city
population?
of that. Why the fuck? Okay, that's a reputable sample size of people who don't want it versus people who do. 10 to 15K versus 5K?
Okay, 10
It
to
doesn't
15,
matter that all the people in Crimea,
15,000 out of 2.2 million.
every single person in a population isn't going to be out there protesting. A majority of the
Wait,
people
shouldn't
out
there be
there
a majority?
were in favor,
15,000
in
is not a
favor of
majority
Ukrainian
of 2.2
autonomy,
million.
not in favor of Russian annexation.
Wait, give me the source that vast majority were protesting
I
Russian rule.
already did.
No, you gave me
I
10.
gave you the city.
What
I
was
gave you the
source?
name of it.
Wait, you gave me a
The
city where
Simferopol
10,000
clashes.
were protesting. That's not a source.
Right.
Give me the source that vast majority of Crimeans were protesting Russian
The
rule.
Simferopol clashes.
Okay, one clash.
how I
Therefore,
listed that one out?
Wait, that was 10,000.
5,000 pro-Russian counter-protesters
10,000 is
versus
not a
10 to
majority of the
15,000.
Crimean population.
Are we seriously ranking it off the majority of the population? Because this is how we got to the polling argument. Do you remember that? And then we found out that a
I would
majority
like
of the
you to
population
tell
didn't
me
support that.
what source says that the majority of people were protesting Russian rule in Crimea. Give me the source.
All right. Since the demonstrations weren't enough for you. How would we quantify this exactly? Are we saying
I need a
majority of the
source.
2 million?
I need the source.
I'm just asking. I'm asking what your metric is.
I need the source.
I know, but I want to know the qualifiers before I give you anything.
Give me the source that says a vast
Okay.
majority were protesting.
I never said that.
Holy shit! Weren't you saying that vast majority of Crimeans were
I
actively
never said
protesting
that a
against
vast
Russian
majority of them
occupation?
protested.
You said the
No.
majority were. You just said that the
No.
majority were.
No, I did not. I said a majority were in
Yo,
opposition.
holy fuck! You just said that they were. You insane?
No, I'm not. A majority of Crimeans were in opposition. A majority did not
Oh my God.
participate in protest.
He's
I can
Okay,
give
okay,
that.
now what's the
I
proof-
never said
what's
that
the-
a
what's the
majority
proof
of the
that the
2
majority
million
were in
person
opposition?
population were out on the
Wait,
streets
what's the proof that
protesting
the majority were in opposition?
The polling!
What polling that said that majority were?
Well, the
were in
ones I
opposition?
gave you from 2011.
The 2008.
You cited one
2011,
from 2008.
if you bring all of them into account, 2008, 2011, 2014, they all go to my point, Jayden. They literally all go to my point. They literally all go to my point. Are you insane? They all go to my fucking point. They literally all go to my point.
No, they don't.
They all
you
go
have
to my
to
point,
cite.
Jayden.
You have to cite
up,
one
they all go to
poll
my
from
point.
2008 and ignore every subsequent poll that indicates
Jayden,
rapid decline.
we're
in support
taking
of
everything
Russian
into account.
occupation.
Holy fuck, Jayden!
I am
you're
taking
bringing
everything
up,
into account.
We brought up 08, then you brought up 2011, and then we bring
You
up
brought up
2014. Take all of them into account.
You brought up 08.
Yeah, and then we also brought up 2011, and then we brought up 2014 afterwards. Again, take all three into account. They go to my point, not yours. They literally go to my point, not
credible
yours.
independent polling that showed a majority in the lead up, supported annexation.
Holy shit. Again. 08.
Most polling
Let's just do this.
59 to 77% did not
Let's just do
support
this. Let's just do this really quick.
Okay.
2008. Who was in power? A non-pro-Russian.
We've been over this.
person.
Non-Russian and then pro-Russian, and then after that,
it was
pro-Russian
non-Russian
polling fell.
originally. It was non-pro-Russian
Gotcha.
originally. They wanted to go. Pro-Russian person comes in. They want to stay. Then pro-Russian person gets ousted.
No, you're getting the opposite wrong.
And
No, you're
then
getting this
pro-Russian
opposite.
person gets ousted.
You are getting
after
this
Europe-
backwards. The pro-Russian was why they wanted to leave and did reject that swiftly, and polling indicates that even in the lead up, as they had a pro-Russian president.
What's the proof that they wanted the pro-Russian person out in Crimea specifically?
Oh my God, the demonstrations, the polling.
The demonstrations
polling that I read
when
to
were
you
these demonstrations
were not
done?
in favor.
Wait, holy fuck.
I've already given you the demonstrations, but listen, I've told you the polling. I've given you
the
subsequent
demonstrations are post-Crimea. Why are you bringing up post-Crimea demonstrations when Euromaidan preceded
No,
Crimea?
I'm giving you pre-annexation.
Sevastopol was again post-Euromaidan and post-Russian annexation. Let's keep going. The other city that you mentioned,
it's called Sevastopol, but I gave you. I frankly, I think you're conflating.
But
I think you're.
All of these cities you mentioned.
I think what's happening.
Were post-Russian annexation.
You're gonna keep muting me. Oh,
maybe if you want to go in circles, I wouldn't have to mute you.
Well, you're not getting what I'm saying. I gave you pre-annexation demonstrations.
That all go to my point.
Pre-annexation polling. But I think what's happening is you are mixing up the Euromaidan with the annexation of Crimea.
Wait, how am I mixing them up?
Because you've interchangeably mixed up different dates, different locations, different objectives, and who was in power. And I think, frankly, we need to start over, okay?
Wait, who did I mix up?
I think at this point we need to start over.
Who did I mix up that was in power when you conceded every single time when I mentioned who was in power?
I never conceded.
You conceded.
What point did I concede to?
Yeah, you conceded that in 08 there was a non-pro-Russian person in power. In 2011,
it wasn't a concession.
You agreed with me.
Right, that's not a concession.
You agreed with me. Otherwise. Are you insane? Wait, you agreed with me.
That's
right?
not a concession because I didn't argue otherwise.
Wait, but you agreed with me, right? You agreed with me?
That's not what a concession is.
Wait, I'm just saying, did you agree with me?
Yes, and then 2011 had a pro-Russian president.
Again, and then we agreed.
And then
we agreed on virtually everything.
The Euromaidan was in rejection to a pro-Russian president.
Where did the vast majority of protests happen? Where did the vast majority of the protests happen, Jayden? I keep asking the same thing over and over again.
You asked when?
Where did the vast majority of protests happen? Where did the vast majority of protests in Ukraine happen?
I gave you the name of the largest protest.
In Ukraine, not Crimea.
Okay, you said that was in Crimea.
I'm asking, holy shit. Where did the vast majority of protests... I'm asking like the same thing over and over again. Where did the vast majority of protests happen in Ukraine? Where? When it comes to Euromaidan.
Are you asking in Ukraine or in Crimea now?
Ukraine, I just said you.
Yes, a majority happened
for like the past 20 fucking minutes.
Right. A majority happened in Ukraine because of the occupation of Crimea.
Where?
That suppressed dissent. When the largest
Sevastopol is in Crimea.
When the largest, I didn't list that one, but when the largest, that was one of them.
You mentioned Sevastopol.
Give you two. I gave you 2. Do you
that
remember
were
that?
both in Crimea.
I
They
gave
were
you
both in Crimea,
Simferopol.
Jayden.
I gave you Simferopol.
Where is that?
Do you remember that?
Wait, where was that?
In Crimea. But I gave you
Okay,
that
so
was
it
the
is
largest.
in Crimea. Fucking thank you.
That's it. Okay. Yes,
so it is
I've
in
already
Crimea.
told.
Thank you for fucking doing this shit again. So again,
I told you that.
answer
That
my
was the
question.
largest demonstration.
Wait,
A majority
when
happened.
it comes to
I'll
when it
explain
comes to
you, man. Just don't
Euromaidan,
interrupt,
Jayden.
please. Don't
Jayden,
interrupt, please. A majority
answer
did
my
not
question,
happen.
and I won't
A
interrupt
majority.
you. Answer my question, and I won't interrupt you.
I am.
Okay,
A
so
majority
tell me,
of the
where did the
protests
vast majority
did
of
not
protests
happen
in Ukraine happen?
Crimea. A majority of the protests did not happen in Crimea because of the current and ongoing efforts of occupation and annexation that quelled protests such as the largest one that happened in
Holy
Crimea.
fuck. Wait,
What are you not
why are you
getting?
talking about Euromaidan? Wait, holy shit. Why are you talking about the
Because you
annexation of
were.
Crimea when we're talking about Euromaidan?
No,
You're
we
bringing up
aren't.
like 15 different
This
points
is
at
why
once.
I say you're conflating.
We're talking about Euromaidan. You bring up Crimea, even though we're talking about
we were
Euromaidan,
talking
not
about
Crimea
the
right
annexation of Crimea.
now. We're right now
How
talking about
this? Pick
Euromaidan.
one.
Respond to
Pick one that you
Euromaidan.
want to talk about. Okay, you asked me about Euromaidan and then asked me about
Respond to
Crimean
Euromaidan.
protest. Do you want to talk about the Euromaidan?
Jordan.
Right,
Yeah,
which is
and
why
we can
I asked
also
you.
agree.
Awesome. Let's stay on the Euromaidan then. What were the 4 key principles that they were fighting for?
Okay, 1, not what we're talking about. 2, I would like you to respond.
Which one do you want to talk about?
Because you didn't answer
Do you
my
want to
fucking
talk about the
shit.
Euromaidan?
You keep asking me to answer your questions when you have yet to answer mine.
Because
Jayden.
I've answered every fucking one. Do you want to talk about? Just answer this. Do you want to talk about
you
the
haven't because you
Euromaidan?
keep going 15 different points at once, Jayden.
No, I'm not.
You keep fucking flip-flopping
Do you
between
want
2
answer
different
this?
periods. Between 15 different time
Do
periods
you
you're
want to
flip-flopping.
talk about the Euromaidan or the Crimean annexation?
I'm asking you a very simple question. Where did the
And
vast
when I
majority
answer you, you change the subject.
of protests... Where did the vast majority of protests during Euromaidan happen?
I'd have to look that up.
You just answered it earlier. You just
No,
answered
that
it
was in
earlier.
relation
On
to
now, what planet? Why are you saying that? You have
No,
to
that
look
was
it
a
up. You just
question of
fucking answered it.
Crimean annexation.
Say it again.
That was a question of Crimean annexation as to where those protests
I've been asking
happened.
you
That was
about
what I
Ukraine for the
answered
past
you.
20 fucking minutes, my man.
No, we've
I've been
going
asking
back
you
and
the
forth
same
between
fucking question
Crimea.
about protests in Ukraine for 20
No, you
fucking
haven't.
minutes.
You asked me. Okay. No, you haven't.
I just repeated the same fucking question 7 different
You
times
didn't.
and you refused to have
No,
answered it.
you asked me where
7 fucking
majority of
times,
the
my man. 7.
Wait, you asked
Or
me
8
where
now.
majority. You asked me where majority of the protests took place. I can't
During
fucking know if you're
Euromaidan.
talking
What I
about the
said
Euromaidan. You didn't say
specifically
Euromaidan.
8 times.
You didn't say that.
I specified Euromaidan in Ukraine 8 times.
No, you went
Not-
back
not
and forth
Russian
because we were
annexation
talking
of
about
Crimea.
polling. We were talking about polling of annexation, and you said a majority were in favor of that, and then we disproved that, and then you asked me for demonstrations that rejected that.
We
and I
brought up
gave
the
you
polls
one
that prove
earlier
my
from-
points. They prove my
Awesome.
point.
A
Jayden.
vast majority of the protests that happened took place in Kyiv.
They happened in Kiev, not in Crimea, correct?
Yes, because we aren't talking about the Crimean annexation,
and
right?
not in Crimea, where the vast
Right.
majority of the
Don't
public,
reference Crimea
public is
anymore, 'cause we're
ethnically
talking about
Russian.
the
And in
Euromaidan.
Kiev, I'm going to ask you a very simple question: was vast majority of the population, ethnic Russian population, protesting in Euromaidan
Kyiv?
for the overthrowing of Yanukovych?
What's the question?
That didn't answer my question. Yeah,
I
I'm
asked
asking you a very
what's the
simple
question?
I know. I'm asking you, can you answer this? Were vast majority of the ethnic Russian population protesting against, protesting for Euromaidan and the overthrowing of Yanukovych or Lukashenko?
No. At least I
Okay,
don't
no,
know.
wait, why weren't they? Why
Let's
weren't
look it
they?
up.
Why
Because
weren't
they're a
they?
minority.
So I said why? Holy shit. Okay, so they were a minority. Why?
Yes.
But why weren't
You're
vast
talking about a
majority of them
majority of
protesting?
ethnic Russians in Kyiv, right? They make up
Wait.
a minority. A
Wait,
pretty
holy-
slim
holy-
minority.
Holy shit! Ethnic Russians in general in Ukraine were specifically Eastern Ukraine.
Right.
How
And
many?
we're talking about
what percentage?
in the Euromaidan.
Wait, yeah, again, holy shit. Vast majority of ethnic Russians in Ukraine, primarily Eastern Ukraine, were vast majority of them protesting in favor of Euromaidan and the overthrowing of Yanukovych.
Let's take a look. No, the vast majority of ethnic Russians in Ukraine were not in favor of the Euromaidan, as I've told you.
And why is that?
Because they were pro-Russian.
Maybe because they wanted to live under a pro-Russian government, huh, Jayden?
Right, but
maybe because they wanted to live under a pro-Russian government, huh? That's almost a thing.
They represent about 20%.
So what? Wait, the ethnic Russians
you
in
keep
Ukraine
saying that a
were not in
majority.
support.
You keep saying
The ethnic Russians
a majority
in
of the
Ukraine also
people-
have a. Yeah, holy shit. I said, we're vast majority of the ethnic Russian population. Listen to this. Listen to what I'm saying,
I am
Jayden.
listening. In
We're
Ukraine
vast majority of
are
the
not in
ethnic
favor of the
Russian
Euromaidan.
population. Yeah.
Yes, I looked
Okay,
that up. We're not in favor
Okay,
of
so
the
they were
Euromaidan,
not.
as I told you.
And why were they
yes,
not?
that was the first thing I told you.
Wait, why were they not?
Because
Jayden?
they were pro-Russian. They expressed
they were
pro-Russian
pro-Russian. And last time I checked, Crimea
Right.
is ethnic majority Russian.
We're
Russia
talking
comes
specifically,
in.
right?
Why
But
would
even
they-
still,
why would they-
Crimeans
wait,
rejected that.
Russia. Wait, again, Crimea is ethnic majority Russian, right? You just conceded, and we just agreed
Right.
actually.
But we
We just agreed
were talking
that they
about,
wanted to be under a pro-Russian government. Holy shit! Every single
No, I
thing
didn't.
that we mentioned,
No, I
the
didn't, because even
polls,
polling shows
the
that they
annexation,
did
all
not
fall in favor
that.
to my now. Said
No,
again.
you won't let me speak.
You're
Are you ready?
literally proving my point. Not fucking stop. Holy shit! It's actually insane.
That's
All
why
of
I
your
keep
points
saying
are
you're
proving.
wait.
Everything you're saying. is
Can I
proving my point.
speak, please? This is why you keep conflating the two. We're talking about two different instances, which is the Euromaidan, in which ethnic Russians were in favor of that, versus the annexation of Crimea, where they weren't. You cannot say, based on their opposition to one thing, that they're in favor of the other, when in that context, they weren't in favor of annexation of Crimea. And I've given you polling, I've given you demonstrations, I've given you
From
this, that, and the other that
2011,
would
3
indicate
years
that.
before Euromaidan. 3 fucking years before the annexation of Crimea. In 2011, for fuck's sake.
I know. You referenced 2008.
Where vast majority... Jin, it's actually fucking insane that you are, like, not realizing that everything that we have just said goes directly to my point. All of it directly goes to everything I've been trying to say this entire fucking time. Holy shit. Thank you. Okay, 2008. Who was in power? I think, yeah, it was a non-pro-Russian government.
You won't let me speak.
They no longer wanted to
won't let me
be
speak.
under vast majority. Yeah, because you keep saying the same shit over and over again. That goes to my point. But
You
either way,
keep saying the same shit.
because holy shit, you keep going. Everything you're saying goes to my point. Every last
No,
bit
it
of
doesn't.
it goes to my fucking point.
I asked you if
Holy
you wanted
fuck.
to talk about the Euromaidan, and then you diverted back to the Crimean annexation when you said we weren't talking about that. A vast majority of the Ukrainian population was in favor of the Euromaidan, rejected Russian influence.
How about
The
ethnic
annexation
Russians?
that
How
happened
about
was an
ethnic
illegal
Russians?
effort.
We're ethnic Russians.
Ethnic Russians are going
we're
to be
vast majority in favor
pro-Russian,
of
but
that?
they make up a minority.
Wait, holy shit. Do
If
they
you're
make up
saying
a
that they
minority?
favored-
Wait, do they
if
make
you're
up a
saying that they
minority?
favored,
Jayden, you're literally proving my point here. Do ethnic Russians
not.
make a minority of all of Ukraine, or do they make up a majority in eastern Ukraine, specifically Crimea and Donbass?
are we talking about Crimea or are we talking about?
This is actually I can't fucking do this shit. I can't. I can't fucking do this. I genuinely can't. Holy fuck. I can't fucking do this. Holy shit. That was actually fucking insane. Non-stop saying everything that proves my point. He was just saying the same shit that proves everything right that I've been saying. It's actually fucking crazy. I'm gonna have to hit a restart anyway because I do have to walk my dog. So I'm gonna hit a restart. I'll be back. Oh,
We
where's
lost
it?
that debate. That was really bad. That was a hard watch.
I just had to stay quiet while Jayden
I-
spun you in circles.
Yeah, that was a really hard watch.
Wait,
I don't know how you're supposed to like
wait, I
host,
can't lose a debate
but
when
then
he
you
wanted
lose.
everything was fine. Wait, Jenna, every single thing that he said goes to my point. Every last bit of it.
No,
And I'm
it
like,
didn't. Like, I don't even know much about this topic, but even I understood what Jayden was saying, and you were completely diverting and not following what he was saying. It was
name me one
really
thing I didn't follow
pathetic.
on. Name me one thing I didn't follow on.
No, because it literally went on for 45 minutes, and you still got cooked.
After every single thing that he was saying goes to my point, Jenna. Jenna, every single thing that he said went to my point, but I'm gonna have to do restart and I have to look at it anyway. Because I do have to walk
really
my dog.
pathetic.
I do have to.
Russian voters would show a huge bias in favor of Russian control. So, yeah. And I think it's just funny that, like, his argument was that back when they had a pro-Russian candidate, they were against it. They were against annexation and Russian control. But when it didn't have it, then they were. It's just a constant back and forth. And goddamn, he's young. I didn't realize how ugly he was. Like, let's be honest. The male loneliness epidemic is caused by skinny, gangly, uncoordinated, rat-fucking looking people like that. And we can really do something about that, you know? Nothing wrong with adult braces. Nothing wrong with getting your eyes checked, getting a haircut, shoe lifts, literally anything. Okay. I need to apologize for what? The ass whipping I served out? I'm good. More frosty, maybe later. Yeah, you could use some gender affirming care. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? That lasted an hour and 4 minutes, to my surprise, but it's telling he had to end the live afterwards. Isn't it? Thanks. Who wants to come on in here? I didn't realize it was that long either, but you know, he just fucking kept muting me and interrupting me and reiterating the same point that I already disproved. I think the problem was he kept conflating support for the Crimean annexation for the support of the Ukrainian war and justifying that a majority of the population, which is kind of ironic because he kept saying a majority of the population in Crimea supported that. A majority of the population in Ukraine doesn't support what's going on now. And frankly, I think the numbers would be skewed to say that a majority of Crimeans supported that based on the Russian occupation at the time of those pollings, with no other status quo option. So a little hard to say. I mean, like, if fucking Hitler had a gun to my face and the only ballot option was Hitler, of course you're going to see a 97% result or whatever the case may be. You're going to see overwhelming favor of Hitler because there wasn't a free and fair conducted election or poll to deduce whether or not that stance is consistent. What is this? Michael?
Yeah, can you hear me or no?
I can't hear you, man.
Hello? Hold on, but let me get a better signal.
Something?
Yeah, I was asking, could you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. What should I have for breakfast, folks? It's only 11:35. I still haven't eaten, but
what about now?
Pancakes. No, I can't hear you. It's 5 days to my birthday. I should send out the invites.
Are you being sarcastic or are you being for real? Because I'm trying to move to a better space.
And I think what I really want to do is probably about 8 or 9 people or so. No, I can't hear you. But
What about
Where'd he
now?
go? Are you saying something?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear you. It's Gonzo week. He's
Hey, I'm gonna drop it. Bring me back.
I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you. What do you want? Oh, he left. Okay. Just reported to live. I love free speech. Just block your little bitch ass. Bitch. Ass. Okay, he's there. Hey, you there?
Can you hear me?
No. What's go ahead.
Are you playing or are you being serious?
I'm being serious. Can't you see by the smile on my face?
I don't know. You seem like a sarcastic person, but I mean,
I'm pretty
back.
sarcastic. Yeah.
Do you remember me?
Who are you? Not really. Should I care?
Yeah, you should because I'm back.
Or were you
I'm
the
back
guy that debated the Civil War or something?
Yeah, and I also want an apology for you calling me an insecure bitch. This is the
Shut up,
third
you
time.
little insecure ass bitch. I'm not fucking apologizing. You can keep
This is
on
the
fucking
third time I
crawling at
came
my
up here.
door. I know it'll be fourth in a moment, but listen.
Give me an apology. Do not call me a bitch. And
Apologies
I'm at work.
are earned, not demanded.
Well, I'm demanding you apology because I did nothing.
Well,
for
you
to call
can
me
earn that
insecure.
apology by not being a little bitch. Do you understand?
I'm not being a bitch. I'm telling you to apologize for what you called me.
I'm sorry, but that's a no can do. Anyways, are you debating?
Yeah, we can debate after you apologize
what do
for
you want?
disrespect. Okay, I mean, what do you want
It's just
to
not going to happen, man. You might as well leave. You're not getting an apology from me.
You call me insecure.
Listen, man, I'm dark woke. I'm intolerant of people like you. I'm not apologizing.
A month ago, you called me insecure, and I'm gonna get. Yes, you did.
Probably, yeah. That sounds like something I would say.
You said I'm an insecure, fragile little man, and then you called me a bitch. I
probably said little bitch. Let's
you did.
Get my quote correct.
You did.
Okay.
Well,
at least if you're gonna quote me, be accurate. It's kind of funny, yeah.
It's not.
What do you want?
Because
I
don't
give a shit. I
this
don't
is the fourth
fucking
time
care.
In a month.
Oh my god, it's the fourth time
Stop
this month.
over talking me.
This is the fourth time he's over talking me.
I'm leaving.
Bye, bitch. Anyways, you're not getting a apology from me. I stand by that. The more you demand one, the more I double down. You understand that? Oh. Hey.
Peter.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite all right. How are you?
Son, you got a bonnet on your head?
I sure do. I borrowed it from your mom. Are you here to debate?
She don't wear bonnets.
Yeah, she doesn't anymore.
What you want to debate? What you want to debate?
I don't know. Did you want to debate my bonnet or something serious?
I mean, I can't. It's hard to take you
debate
serious
the
with
Epstein
a bonnet
files? On. Here, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Actually, I'll fix it even more for you, okay?
Hello?
There. You get this picture of the side of my head. Is that better?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, man.
Thank you. All right. What do you want?
Yeah, what are you crying about today?
Apparently, it's my bonnet.
Come on, man. Get past the bonnet.
Okay. Well, what are you crying about? What do you want? You joined my live. I didn't come to you.
Yeah, I want to see what you're crying about today.
We can talk about this.
Okay, what about it?
Would you, you can read, right?
Yeah.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read, you don't even know it.
Fortune cookies don't count.
It says,
will you support Trump? I know. Listen, Epstein's diary, probably, but
Trump, he was exposed in Epstein files. I mean, what type of exposed? Yeah, I would definitely. Well, yeah, you're talking to an educated man.
Am I?
You are, yes.
Okay. So would you still support Trump if he was exposed in the Epstein files? By exposed, I mean found liable or culpable or guilty of committing a crime against a minor.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't support him anymore.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Yeah. Kind of same question to you. When they find Bill Clinton in them files,
I'm never going to vote for Bill Clinton again.
That?
I'm never voting for Bill Clinton again.
Right. You're right. You are right. But however,
he should immediately resign.
Hold on. However,
in fact, he should be impeached if that's the case. Don't you agree? Any president found in those files to have done something illegal should be impeached and removed from office.
I mean, Bill Clinton's not in office, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I guess it only applies to one person, right?
Right. For that scenario, yes. But the other one could go to jail now. You could put him in jail. Now, I did want to ask
you.
Yeah, you won't ever be voting for Bill Clinton again, but
can't say I would.
How do you feel? You voted for Kamala Harris?
For Harris? Yeah. I voted for the person that prosecuted diddlers.
Oh, well, how do you feel about the fact that she platformed Bill Clinton at the DNC convention? And y'all cheered
she's
for
not
him.
In charge of that. She doesn't control who goes on stage or any of that stuff.
Sure, she doesn't.
Well, she doesn't. The DNC does.
Right.
DNC invites
so what do you think
presidents.
About their judgment?
Their judgment? Yeah, they exercised bad judgment, as did the RNC for nominating a diddler 3 times.
So let me see. The DNC convention where they nominated Kamala Harris as the leader of their party, you don't think that shows poor judgment on her part to allow that to happen?
She has no control over it. You
I would
guys did have
with
control over that by nominating Donald Diddley Trump 3 times.
I would disagree with you, man. I would disagree. I bet she does have some level of control.
I will tell you unequivocally, the candidates have no control over who does or doesn't speak.
I don't know, man. If she wanted to say, hey, I don't want Bill Clinton up there, she could have said that. Do you think she said she didn't want him?
I can't say that she did or didn't.
Right. So what do you think about her judgment?
It's not up to her. That's not a matter of her judgment. I mean, are you going to say that it is?
Absolutely a matter of her
judgment. Let me answer.
Y'all cheered for a pedophile.
Stop talking. You nominated him 3 times. But let's just say that somebody came to my house. How about this? Okay, I'm throwing a house party. Somebody invites a +1 who I didn't fucking ask for. Is that my fault that somebody brought someone without my permission, without my say?
You could absolutely tell them to turn around. What are you talking about?
Great. Kamala couldn't do that.
Why not?
Because the nominee does not control who does or doesn't speak.
I don't believe so, man. I think that she could have said she didn't want Bill Clinton up there.
Yeah, she probably did and got denied.
Oh. So now you think she probably did. Do you have proof that she probably did, or you
don't have proof that you don't have proof that she didn't?
Right, but you said she probably did.
Yeah, I don't have proof either way. That's a suggestion.
Right. My proof that she did it
I'm not
is
making
that he
a
spoke
point in the affirmative. Yeah,
my
she doesn't
proof
control
that she didn't is that he actually went up there and spoke. I don't think she had anything.
She doesn't control that.
She didn't care about it.
The lineup is dictated by the party.
Right. So what do you think about your party platforming a man like that?
My party, I already told you, I disagree with it. How do you feel about your party nominating and voting for him 3 times? How do you feel about that?
He's not a diddler like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's an actual diddler.
Do you not see this picture? He told a 10-year-old he'd be dating her in 10 years. He said that he can't wait for his day. Shut up. He said it doesn't fucking matter. She's a kid.
Gotta matter.
He said he couldn't wait for his newborn daughter, Tiffany Trump, to develop tits like her mom. He said of young teenage boys who were molested. Oh, he left like a bitch. All right. Well, he's back. Is that him? I don't know. Yeah, he's back. Oh.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what happened right there.
It's okay. You found the point.
It kind of matter. I did want to ask you the question. Do you know who that child was that he inappropriately?
Bro.
Do you know who it was?
If it's a child, it doesn't matter. And frankly, I'm glad I don't know the kid's identity. I'd spare them that level of trauma and embarrassment.
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of...
What, context? Is that what you're going to say?
It is. And why he said something stupid and inappropriate.
Listen, you
like
pedophile. There's no justification for saying that you would be dating a 10-year-old in 10 years. No justification for walking in on Miss Teen USA or saying that teenage boys liked being sexually preyed on by their teachers, which he did. All of these things point to a pretty clear pattern of Donald Trump not giving a shit about diddlers. It's why he's asking members of Congress not vote on the petition to release the full extent of the files. It's why he's now disowning Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's why he's holding private cabinet meetings and trying to suppress these things. And let's just say this. Is there not a very clear... Is there not...
Private cabinet meetings? You think that he's suppressing that?
Excuse me. Let's point to the pattern.
Private cabinet meetings?
Point to the pattern. Point to this pattern here. Who was his first pick? Who was his first pick for DOJ?
Hold on.
Who was
now.
his
Let's
first
talk
pick
about
for
what I was
DOJ?
wanting to finish. Let me finish what I was talking about a
You
moment
can
ago.
finish afterwards.
Do
Who
you
was his
know? I
first
don't know
pick?
who was his first
Who
pick
was
for
his
DOJ.
Matt Gates?
Matt Gates,
Right,
yeah,
credibly
Gates.
accused
Right.
of trafficking a 17-year-old girl. He wanted him in charge of the Justice
Was he
Department,
charged with that?
overseeing. I don't know.
No, you don't, and he wasn't. So you saying some
It's
shit
why he was
credibly ain't
dropped.
credible.
It is credible.
Credibly ain't
I have no
credible
reason
if
to
he didn't
doubt
do
a
it.
17-year-old that was trafficked and given drugs
I
against her
mean,
will.
man, if he wasn't charged with it, it ain't credible, man. If he was, then it would have been charged
Bill
with
Clinton
it.
wasn't fucking charged with anything.
He was,
And you
but
think
he
he's a
was
pedophile?
named. Yeah, he was named in Prince Andrew's lawsuit as being on the
Is
island.
that a chart? Wait, but now you're changing the standard because no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Epstein's emails released say that he wasn't on the island. But you're saying
Well,
no
of course, they
charge
also
means
said
that
a bunch
people.
of other stuff. Now
You're
all of a
saying
sudden
no
you believe a
charge
pedophile.
means that they're not a criminal or that
Now
they
all
didn't
of a
do
sudden you
something
believe
illegal.
a pedophile. That's amazing.
Change. You believe Matt Gates.
I don't give a fuck
Your
about Matt
standard
Gates,
was
just
if they
like you don't
haven't
care
been
about Clinton.
charged. Your standard was if they haven't been charged, they can't possibly have been a pedophile. Bill Clinton's not facing any charges. So
I never said he was facing charges.
Right. So I can make the same conclusions. You said that he's a pedophile, but you're saying that I can't. Wait, stop interrupting. You're saying that I can't make the same conclusions about Matt Gates.
No, you said
despite the congressional inquiry, you understand that there is a congressional inquiry into that. There is.
You said it was credible.
There was credible evidence.
Why wasn't he charged
in
with
a
it
congressional? You don't need to be charged for you to have been culpable of something illegal.
Right.
You understand that? People do illegal shit and aren't charged.
If you know what's going on. Now, back to what I was saying a moment ago.
You think you know
the little girl that he was talking to on the escalator, again, you don't know who that was, correct?
Right. It's just any other teenage girl or 10-year-old girl, rather. It doesn't matter who I know who she is?
It kind of does. It was his friend's daughter. He was picking at his friend when he said that.
He would just date his friend's daughter who's 10 years old, right?
Well, he just said something stupid.
It wasn't stupid. It was gross and pedophilic.
Obviously inappropriate.
And
but he said that to pick at his friend.
And pedophilic. That's
you don't
not
even
funny.
know.
Who makes a joke about that? Who fucking jokes about that?
It was Michael Cohen's daughter. I don't know. It was inappropriate. I don't like it.
It wasn't
Cohen's
makes sense. Daughter. But why is that?
It absolutely was Cohen's daughter.
How do you know
didn't know that?
How do you know that?
I've done the research on it. It's
what
fucking
research
out there.
have you done?
Obviously, you haven't done any research on it. You're just running your mouth.
You are doing that.
You just said it ain't Michael Cohen's daughter. You don't even know.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
That's your homework tonight.
And why does that make it okay?
People pick on them friends. I don't know. It was inappropriate. I didn't like it.
People pick on friends' daughters?
Yeah, to say something smart ass like that.
That's not smart. Yeah. It's gross. And if Bill Clinton said that, you'd be up in arms about that, wouldn't you?
Oh, Bill Clinton, was fucking an intern
Bill
in his
Clinton
office.
Said the exact same thing on the exact same escalator. Let's say he was right ahead of Trump and had a better view of that girl. You would call him a pedophile over that remark. You wouldn't say it was just a joke, would you?
No, I wouldn't call him a pedophile for that.
Yes, you would, because you're doing it now.
What do you mean? I'm not calling him a pedophile.
You said he was a pedophile. You said we support a pedophile. You said we had a pedophile at the DNC.
Oh, yeah. But that's not
right
because of something
he
said on the escalator.
Apply to Trump? I support locking up.
That wouldn't be something he said on the escalator. Wouldn't absolutely.
That is something a pedophile would say because Trump said it.
Okay.
Yes.
You say I would date your 10-year-old right now?
Why the fuck does that matter? It's called grooming.
It matters. It's called context.
Do you know
what
how
context
grooming
means?
Works? Yes,
you know what context means.
If you're saying I'm going to wait,
you know what context means.
Right. The context is I'm going to wait till you're of legal age to
when
fuck
she's
you.
20,
that's
when
called
she's 20,
grooming.
I'm going to be dating her when
and
she's 20.
And he's saying that when she's a minor.
I told you it was inappropriate. I didn't like it. I wouldn't call that grooming.
Grooming. It's not just inappropriate. It's grooming. You're preparing something for an act of sexual activity or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
And there's a fucking clear power imbalance there. In 10 years, at that point, he would have been in his late 60s.
What about
that point? She would have been 20 years old. You think it's appropriate for a fucking You think it's appropriate for a septuagenarian or whatever the fuck to be dating a 20-year-old girl?
Do you think I don't care, man? If a 20-year-old girl wants to date an older man, they can.
Like pedophiles. I know you don't care.
A 20-year-old girl can date whoever she wants to.
20-year-old girl. Right. Yeah. You don't see the power imbalance between the two?
Well, what about Bill Clinton's power imbalance with Monica Lewinsky?
What about, but stay on topic.
Yeah, I know. I am on topic. It's literally on topic. It's the same fucking topic.
I'm not fucking politicizing power imbalances or pedophilia.
You just brought it up.
I'm not the one politicizing
You
groomers.
just brought it up. You're the one.
Right. And I said if Bill Clinton
Oh,
said
now
that, it
you're-
would be just as disgusting,
yeah, mute
and you
me.
should hold the same standard. I am, because you won't stop talking
hold
over
back.
me.
Bill Clinton to the same standard.
Bill Clinton, right? I am. When did
No,
I
you're
ever
not.
say
You
it's
just said I'm
acceptable?
not going to talk about a
I
power
said he
imbalance and
should
fix
be in jail.
politics.
I point blank said he should be in jail if there's anything that criminally implicates him.
Okay, well, how do you feel about the
Do you
power
say
imbalance?
I
and him
feel
fucking
the
an
same
intern in the
about
White
Bill
House?
as I do with Trump and any person that would be implicated in that?
Right.
They
No,
should
you
all
don't.
rot in
No, you
jail.
don't. You
Yes, I
cheered
do.
for him
How
at
do
the
you know? You
DNC
can read
convention.
minds. Do you have a sixth
You
sense
cheered
now?
for him at the DNC convention.
I didn't fucking
You
cheer
cheered
for
him.
him.
Yeah, you did. You liked that
You
shit.
were in my house. Do you watch me
You
jerk
cheered
off
for him.
too?
You cheered for him at the DNC convention.
No, I
Your
didn't.
whole side did.
And you know, I
Yes,
don't
you
have
did.
I don't have a flag or a hat or shoes or underwear or a watch
Oh,
or
wow.
pieces of his suit like fucking MAGA does. And
Oh,
constantly
that hurt your
drools over
feelings?
every last aspect of his life.
Merch?
You
Yeah, they
probably
don't have
own Trump
merch.
shit, don't you?
Right. So Biden
You
didn't
own
have
Trump
merch.
shit?
Kamala didn't have
I don't
merch.
buy
Get outta
presidential
here.
merch. You do.
They
You
had
probably
merch
have a
too,
flag.
dumbass.
You have
They
a
had
flag,
merch
don't
too,
you?
you
have a hat.
dumbass. No, I don't. They had
You don't
merch
own
too, you
anything with
fucking
Trump's
idiot.
name. I'm not saying they
No,
didn't
I
have
don't.
merch. I'm
Well,
not
then what are you
saying that. That's
arguing?
not the point. It's
You
that I
brought
don't
merch.
fucking blindly worship
You
them the way
brought up
MAGA
merch.
does. You
You
still
brought
fucking
up
talking
merch.
over me? Sit in the goddamn think tank for a moment,
Oh,
okay?
you're such a pussy. You got to mute
You
somebody.
are what you eat. Ask your mom. Now let me tell you, man. I'm
you
not
know you're
supporting.
gay. Be
I'm not
quiet.
supporting only for
You
your
know
dad.
you're gay. Come on
Only
now. My
for your
gaydar is
dad.
going
I
off
told
on
you,
you.
I'm a top for your dad. Okay, he likes it that way.
See, I knew you were gay. I knew you were gay.
I said only for your dad. I'm bisexual. Sometimes both
Right, that's
parents
fine.
partake in it. But listen, okay? We can
Sex-
keep talking about my sexuality, or we can talk about the fact that you're endorsing
You
a
brought it.
pedophile. I'm not. You can't say that I was cheering for Bill Clinton. I said he shouldn't
You
fucking
were.
be there. I said Bill should not fucking be there, and the Democrats need to stop hauling his ass out. He should not be on the national stage. He should not be campaigning. He should not be doing ads or speaking at the DNC any fucking longer. Do you see that? How I can unequivocally say I don't fucking support that? You support an account called Gays for Trump. Interesting. The gay one here is
Yeah, I'm
allegedly
gay.
Donald
I'm
Trump.
gay,
His
that's
emails
why.
say that he gave a
I'm
blowjob
a
to Bubba.
homosexual. I'm a homosexual. I'm gay.
You're a
Is there
homosexual.
a
Then why
problem
the
with
fuck
that?
would it matter? Why would it matter? You keep pointing to my sexuality.
Oh, because I know you're gay.
You know, I'm gay. You do? How do you
Yeah,
know? How
everybody
would you
knows.
know? Everybody knows.
Come
Does your
on,
dad
man.
know?
Stop lying to people, man. Get out the
I'm
closet.
not lying. Why would it matter? Was
you
there any
know you're
relevance?
gay.
You
Be
can't
quiet.
fucking debate, so you have to go play the gay card now.
Man, I'm
And
gay.
there's
I
no
can tell
fucking
you're
way
gay.
you're gay. Nah, there's no fucking way you're gay. I can see the goddamn shit stains on your underwear from a
I
mile
can
away.
tell
you
you're
guy.
gay. I know
Nobody
it. I know
wants
it.
you. No woman wants you. No man is touching you. They wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. Shut up. Stop talking.
Don't be mad because
Stop
you're gay.
talking, man. I'm not mad. I'd be so fucking happy. I just
It's
wouldn't
okay.
fuck you, okay? Listen, we're not gonna fuck. It's not gonna
All right,
happen.
well, you're
I
not
know
my
I'm
type.
black. I know I'm zesty.
You're not my type.
Well, I mean, you kept talking about my appearance, so I might be. Do you like me better if I take the bonnet off? Is that how you want to be fucked?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, listen. $20 is $20. You pay up, Venmo, Cash App in the
At
bio.
least you can admit,
We're
at least you
talking
can
about.
admit it
We're
now. You're
talking
gay.
about.
It's the
Well,
coming out
listen,
party
I said
for
$20 is
Jayden
$20.
here.
If you pay
Jayden.
me, I'll meet
Hey,
the price.
Jayden.
Hey, Pete,
Your coming
excuse
out
me.
party.
Peteness, can you stop talking, okay? We're not talking about
This is your
sexuality.
coming out party today. I'm happy, man.
No,
I
it's
can
a
help
coming
you out.
on party. You. Now,
Oh,
let me
yeah,
tell you.
that too. I like that. Come on. I know
That was
you like.
actually
I
funny.
knew you were gay. I fucking
Why are
knew
you
it, son.
obsessed? Get past it. I'm not
knew
gay.
you were gay.
I'm not
I knew
gay.
it.
Why are you obsessed with that?
Man, just stop it, man. Let everybody know you're gay.
Okay,
it's all
awesome.
right.
I'm only fucking you, Pete.
You're good.
Good, awesome. Now that
You
we're
wouldn't
past
like that. I'm a
that, now
pretty
that we've
attractive
gotten
man,
past your
actually.
homoerotic fantasies, can we stay on the
Yeah.
fact that you support a pedophile president?
No, he's not a pedophile.
Well, if he is by the same standard Bill Clinton is, as you said, then he must be.
No, he's not by any means the
So
same
then
standard
why
as
is
Bill
Bill
Clinton.
but not Trump?
Oh, yeah, because Bill Clinton has been close friends with Jeffrey Epstein well after he got first charged with any kind of pedophilia
Why
activity.
couldn't I say that about Trump?
Because
Epstein's
he
emails
wasn't
say
friends
that
with
they
him after he
met
got
on
charged.
Thanksgiving. In fact, a new batch of emails released before the House committee showed that he was timing his flights with the presidents. with his landing schedule.
And that would have been
They
well
didn't want to
before.
overlap, which would
Any
mean
of
that
that
would have
been
given
well
them a
before he
window
was
to
ever
see each
charged with
other.
anything.
It means that he had close ties
Any
to
of
Donald
that
Trump.
would have been well before he was charged with anything.
No, this was after.
No, it was
He was
not.
charged several times.
Yeah, I know.
Right. So the conversation still persisted. He lists in emails that he was at his house hours on end talking to a young girl, Virginia G.
Who was that young girl? Do you know?
Virginia G.
Oh, well, why did she say that he wasn't? She never met Bill, never met Trump, and never did anything with Trump.
Oh, she never said
You believe a pedophile? Is that what your deal is? You like to believe pedophiles, huh?
No, you do.
So you're siding with a pedophile.
You believe a
I get it.
pedophile. You believe
I get
a pedophile.
it. You're siding with a pedophile. Jeffrey said this. Jeffrey said that.
If a pedophile criminally implicates
people,
son,
you believe everything Jeffrey says.
Wait, but you believe Jeffrey when it relates to Bill Clinton, don't you? Listen,
do you believe Jeffrey Epstein?
Stop. You believe it when it relates to Bill Clinton, don't you?
Do you believe Jeffrey Epstein?
Do you is the question.
I'm asking you first. Do you believe Jeffrey Epstein?
You? Because you believe
you just said
what's
you
said
believed
about
him.
Bill
You
Clinton,
said, "Oh,
right?
we got this email and that email."
You believe, right? But your amount of information is the same.
So right.
Stop interrupting. Yeah. One at a time, man. You should know that when it comes to the bedroom.
I know you've been interrupting me the whole time.
You, stop. You've been
baby bottles in the chat for the host.
Stop interrupting, man. It's going to be your last warning.
Oh, I fucking.
Are we not going off the same bit of information that would implicate Bill Clinton, which is Epstein's emails? Is that your source?
No, absolutely not. That's not my source.
Then what is?
The flight logs, number one.
Trump is on them 7 times.
Oh, yeah, but you got to look to where they were going. Trump didn't go to the island. Why would that matter? And he had his family on there.
No, there's no flight log that says that Clinton was on the island.
It absolutely matters.
What year?
And also,
what year?
A number of other things, man.
Wait,
they have women.
That. What year?
Virginia Guffey herself has said. I don't know what the fucking year.
Okay, stop fucking making accusations you can't back.
Damn, stop protecting Bill Clinton, boy. What are you talking about?
Did I not fucking say, boy, listen here, it's daddy to your information. But did I not fucking say that he should rot in jail? You're running defense for Trump.
You just
I at no point defended Bill Clinton. I said that if anything implicates him criminally, he should be in jail. And your excuse was you were cheering for him, and then you said you're gay, and then it went on a conversation about me fucking you because you dream and have hard-ons and wet dreams about me. It's neither here nor there. I don't support Bill Clinton. I think that Bill Clinton should rot if there's anything that says that he did something illegal. Stop fucking talking, man. Nobody wants to talk to you. I'm just gonna keep on talking over this guy because, like, fuck the goddamn
at least you can
admit from in the house.
At least you admit it. You talk over.
You won't shut up.
Well, you're a weak host. That's why. Very weak.
You've done nothing but fucking interrupt and pivot.
I mean,
I'm trying to hold you to this question.
For this fucking guy.
You keep saying
baby bottles in the chat. You
said that the evidence, the bottles are going for you, man. You said that the evidence that paints Clinton as a pedophile. Awesome. Listen, pedophile.
Do you think he was?
If the evidence shows that, then yes.
Do you think he was or was not?
If the evidence shows that, I can't conclude that.
Right now, what you know about it, what do you think? He was or wasn't?
The evidence doesn't show that
you're defending Bill Clinton. That's amazing. Good job. Good job defending the pedophile.
You believe Epstein. Wait, but you believe Epstein's documents, right?
No, I don't.
You believe the flight logs? You believe the emails that show something about Bill Clinton?
Different. Right? That's something totally different. Flight logs.
How is it different? Trump is on there 7 times. He even flew with his kids there to Palm Beach. Defense have I at any point offered for Bill Clinton?
Oh yeah, I called him a pedophile. You said no, he's not.
You said that about Trump.
Bill Clinton.
You said that about Trump. So we're at a standstill, aren't we?
No, we're actually not, because there's a lot more evidence out there.
There's no evidence.
There's people that
you say flight logs. Wait, but your evidence was flight logs.
Virginia Guffey. I'm pretty sure Virginia Guffey.
Right. Did she say that he did anything with
against
minors?
Prince Andrew? She said that he was on the island. Virginia Guffey said that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. She claimed him in the lawsuit that he was on the island with Prince Andrew. Look it up. Look it up. Do your fucking homework before you come up here yapping away with your bonnet on.
Okay.
There you go. Look it up. Good job. Do what I tell you to do.
Gotcha.
Good
and
job.
What evidence
Look
would
it
support
up.
That? Wait, so we believe testimonials, right?
Look it up.
Wait, I've looked it up.
Oh, you gonna bring up Katie Johnson?
I have looked it up.
Bring up
no,
Katie
I'm not going to bring up
Johnson?
anything. I'm asking for your standard here, okay? Just stop interrupting,
Goodness
calm down.
gracious.
We'll fuck later, I promise. But
Oh,
we're
man.
talking
See how
about your
gay you
standard,
are?
okay?
You know you were
Virginia
gay,
G.
man. Look,
Get
I'm
off of
glad
my
I can help you
get
out.
off my dick, man. Get off my dick. I know
I'm
you're
glad I
obsessed.
can help you out.
Get off
son.
of it. We're
I'm so
talking
glad.
about
Made my day, man. I let somebody get out the closet.
We're talking about witness testimony,
That's
right?
freaking awesome.
We're talking about her deposition
That is
testimony.
so awesome, man.
Can you stay on topic?
Awesome. Yeah, what's the
Thanks.
topic, man? Let's change the topic. You ain't got nothing good to say.
Stay on this topic. We're talking about her
I know you like
deposition
talking about
testimony.
pedos because you defend one.
I never
Kamala
defended Bill
Harris put a
Clinton. I
pedo
said if
up
he's a
on stage
pedophile,
and
he
you
should
all
go in
right with it.
jail. I said if he's a pedo, he should go to jail.
Well, Kamala
But the
Harris put him
evidence
on
does
stage.
not point to that currently.
Kamala Harris put him up on
And
stage.
also, she doesn't allege that he did anything.
Sure.
Yeah, within
Look how
those
you had to
sworn
look it up 'cause you
testimonies,
didn't know.
within her deposition testimony, she says that Clinton did no sexual wrongdoing other than visiting. Visitation, if our standard is visiting Epstein makes you a pedophile, then Donald Trump would be a pedophile.
Where did he visit Epstein? He never went to the island.
Neither did Bill Clinton.
You think Bill Clinton never went to the island?
There is no document to support that he did.
I mean, how dumb are you, man? For real.
There's no document or flight log, which you said earlier, that would say that he went to the island.
Okay, in the Prince Andrew,
awesome. Let's go off of that. Let's go off of Virginia G statement.
Prince Andrew
Let's go off
not
of
just
Virginia
her.
G statement.
He was pointed out and being on that
Oh my
island.
God! Shut up. Let's go off of sworn testimony, okay? Deposition testimony.
Yeah, mute
Do
me
you believe
again.
that
Do your
holds
job.
up? Do you believe that deposition testimonies are good enough evidence?
See, now you ask me a question and you mute me like a child.
Because I'm the host.
Well, how weak are you?
Listen, stop being a
That
little
doesn't
bitch.
surprise
Stop
me. You're
complaining. Only weak men complain. Grow a spine.
Very weak host.
My
Unbelievable.
guy, answer the
Very
question.
weak. Is this your first day doing this? Have you done this before?
Is this your first day on this
Is this
planet?
your first day?
Can you stay on
Is this your
topic,
first day
man?
on TikTok?
Was Virginia's testimony enough evidence to convict?
To convict? Is that what you said?
To implicate or convict anyone of a crime?
Oh, well,
Because
I
she
wouldn't know
does
about
not allege
convict.
that Bill Clinton did anything illegal.
But he was on the island, correct?
If that is your incorrect. If that's
how
your
do you know he wasn't on the
standard,
island?
if that is
How
your
do you know?
standard, you said that flight logs showed that he was, even though
I did not
documents
say
said
that.
that he
You're going to
wasn't.
have to rewind
You
your
did
little
say
tape,
that.
buddy. No,
You
I
did
didn't.
say that. You said
I
flight
got
logs,
you.
and I asked
No,
you
I
what
didn't.
year.
I said flight logs.
You
I
said
didn't say
Bill
anything
Clinton
about
was
the
on
island.
Epstein's island. You did say that.
I think so. Yeah.
You
But I
literally
didn't say there were
you
flight
think
logs to
so is
prove it.
not facts, and you
Look,
referenced
I
his
didn't
flight
say
logs.
there was flight logs to prove it.
Yes, you
That's what
did.
you said.
You said he was on the island, and that the flight logs back that up.
That's not what I said. You got to get the shit out your ears.
Dang.
Get the shit out your ears.
This
and you can
dumb
hear what
fucking
I'm
son
saying,
of a bitch
son.
can't even track his own damn argument.
God damn, you're dumb as a fucking
Damn,
rock.
you're
I tell
fucking
you
dumb.
what.
Goddamn knuckle
Got that
dragging,
little
chocolate
associate
dick,
degree. I bet
computer
you ain't
dust
even got an
snuffing,
associate degree.
cousin fucking underwear
You
shitting
ain't got no damn
dumbass.
associate degree.
Dang,
What's your
fucking
associate
third
degree?
grade education, educated ass.
What's your
Man,
associate
your
degree?
family tree must be a stump, man. I tell
Come
you.
on, man.
Man, this guy's dumb as fuck.
Come on, man. Tell me, what's your
Fucking
associate degree in?
sad, man.
What was your associate degree in?
Cuz fucking sad, man.
Oh, you can't tell us?
You wouldn't answer my question.
What's your associate degree in?
You wouldn't answer my question. I asked you what yours
question?
was.
I've answered every question. You never asked me
you
that.
fucking haven't. You've
You never
dodged.
asked me that.
You've dodged, ducked, dipped, dived, and dodged.
I have a master's of arts in education administration.
In education, what subject do you teach?
Yeah. Oh, man, I taught a whole bunch of subjects in my life.
You taught a bunch? Did you teach history?
Yeah.
You taught history,
I never
American
taught history. I never taught history.
What subjects
no.
did you teach?
Let's see. I was a special ed coordinator for 11 years. I taught English literature. I taught health, PE, of course.
That tracks.
What else did I teach? Well, that's kind of the easiest thing to do.
I know. That's why you did
It's one
it.
of the easiest jobs there is.
So
And
you
the most
taught
fun, to be
English.
honest with you. I taught English literature. I taught, like I said, I taught special ed. That was kind of my main thing. I taught special ed.
Okay, so
special
you've
needs
taught at
children.
some point research papers, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
MLA format, yeah.
Yeah,
Works cited pages.
Yep.
So you know what a primary, secondary, and tertiary source is, right?
I do, yeah.
What do each of those things mean?
What do you mean? They're a level of source. What are you talking about?
Right. What level are they? Be specific. What's a primary, secondary, and
Well,
tertiary
primary is your
source?
first source. Secondary is your second source. That could be talking about the primary source. And third one would be talking about the rest of it.
Give an example.
Come on, man. I'm not here to teach you.
Give an
Jesus
example,
Christ.
man. Yeah,
I
you
know
are.
you
You're a
only got an
teacher.
associate degree, but I just answered your question, and you're
Give an
like mad
example.
about it.
Give
or
an
something.
example of first-hand, second-hand, and
Hold on.
third-hand
Was I
accounts.
right in what I just said?
No, it's listen. I'll tell you. This will all come
Was I
around full
right or
circle.
not? Was I
You
right
got it.
or
Yeah.
not?
Yes, you got it. It's an
Shut
easy
the
one.
fuck up, man. I ain't going
Okay.
here to
Awesome.
teach you.
This will come around full
I know you
circle.
want to get a
Okay.
degree, but you got to
I
go
swear
online and
this
do
will
that
come
now.
around full circle. This will come around full
Well,
circle.
make your point, man. I ain't
All
answering
right.
no
Anyway,
more
I
stupid
studied
questions.
political science and theater, but let me tell you, okay? Full circle, okay?
You did.
Are the
Associate
flight
degree in that.
logs? Are the flight logs, or rather, actually, are Virginia G's testimony first-hand, secondary, or tertiary accounts?
Firsthand.
Be first-hand, right? And do they implicate him
Yeah.
in
Well,
any
come
way
on,
of,
man.
of
Jesus
illegality?
Christ. Jesus
Do they
Christ.
implicate him in illegality?
In my opinion, they do.
Well,
Yes.
we're not going off of opinion. We're going off of what she said, right?
Yeah, but I gave you what my
Right. You're
opinion is.
concluding that he did something illegal to minors,
Yeah,
despite the
my
fact that
opinion,
she says
yes.
that he didn't.
Look at
And
you
she was the
defending
same
Bill Clinton.
source.
That's so cute.
She was the same source
That's so
that you
cute. You're
said.
defending Bill Clinton. God damn,
No, I'm
son.
not. That's not a
You
defense.
are. You're up here
But
defending
listen,
Bill
in the
Clinton.
criminal
You're
justice
litigating for Bill
system,
Clinton.
you don't operate off of opinions.
You are
go off of.
litigating for Bill Clinton right now.
No,
How
I want him to
dumb
go to
are you?
jail. I'm
No,
saying
you
that
don't. You're litigating for him
I'm
right
saying that
now.
the argument against Bill
How
Clinton is
dumb
not
are you?
sufficient to
God
conclude that.
damn,
There he
boy.
goes off. Listen, Yosemite Sam, if you can
Jesus
calm down for just a moment, man.
Oh, it's embarrassing, man. You getting dog
Right.
walked up here. I
Yeah,
got you
that's
fucking
not a
defending Bill
defense.
Clinton.
That's not
You're
a defense
twisted
to say
and
that there's
fucking
not enough
pressing your-
evidence.
You're a Bill Clinton defender. Look
No,
at
it's not.
you.
You have
No, it's
just
not.
as
No,
much
it's not.
evidence.
No, I'm
Let me
not.
tell you, man.
No, I'm
Listen,
not.
excuse me, Foghorn Leghorn. You have just as much evidence to convict
Damn,
Bill Clinton.
man.
You have just as much evidence to convict Bill Clinton as
Yeah,
Democrats do for Donald Trump, which is to say,
You
none.
defended Bill-
Stop.
You made my day with that dumb shit. I hope you go to bed
I
tonight.
can't just wait. I can't just automatically conclude. Just a second, man.
Why
You got to
did I
calm down.
defend Bill
Pete, I can't automatically conclude that somebody did something illegal in the same way that you don't want me to do that with Trump.
All right. Do you think Bill Gates is involved in that?
There's probably close ties to him, yeah. As far
Would
as
you call Bill
illegality goes,
Gates a pedophile?
as
Would
far
you
as
call him a pedophile?
illegality goes, there's been no accusations from minors or what have you, women who were trafficked, that accuse him of doing anything illegal.
Of course, they're probably dead.
Okay. Has there been anyone that's come out about this?
Well, they're probably dead. That's why.
You say probably. I'm asking, is there?
Oh, I
think
don't know,
any
man,
person
but I
involved,
know,
be they
I know
Democrat
his
or
wife
Republican.
divorced him because of
Listen,
that.
I'm
and
not
if that's
cheering
enough
on
evidence to you-
Bill Gates or Bill Clinton or anybody
Well,
else.
you're glazing both of them right now.
No,
Is there
that was
evidence
Trump
he
with
did?
Bill Clinton in the
The
bathroom.
answer was
but-
yes. Bill Gates is a fucking pedophile. That was the answer, son. God
Right.
damn.
Okay. Awesome. That's an opinion, not a
Holy
fact.
shit.
That's a
Holy
question of
shit.
opinion.
Again, you're defending him. Look at you.
Right. That's a question of opinion. And you didn't ask me
Man,
that.
look, don't mute me again. I'm just going to leave.
I'm going to mute you,
God damn.
man. Right. He's going to run like
I
a
know
little
you
bitch.
will. You're a weak host. That's why.
I'm a weak
You got
host.
to mute somebody. Just two of us up here. You're going to mute me. I'm gonna
Yeah, you
mute
keep talking
guy.
over me. You're not capable of having an
You
intelligent
talk
conversation.
over me the whole fucking
When you make
time, son.
accusations like that, you need evidence.
I know, against
right?
your boy Bill Clinton.
Listen, Pete.
Unbelievable. Does that
Pete,
make you
if
mad?
somebody called you a murderer, would it be wrong for me to agree with that?
I don't know, man. Did I murder somebody?
You don't know. Well, do you know that
You
Bill
know?
Clinton or Bill Gates or even Donald Trump sexually abused a minor?
Bill
no,
Clinton
because
definitely murdered
evidence
people.
doesn't support that.
Bill Clinton absolutely murdered people.
Okay, we didn't say murder, and Donald Trump's murdered more. But listen, we're talking about
Probably.
Epstein, by the way.
Probably.
Yeah, we're talking about accusations of crime. Is an accusation of crime an admission of guilt? No. Somebody can say
No,
that
but
Pete,
y'all think so.
someone
Your
can say
side
that
thinks that all
Pete
the
is
time.
a pedophile. Someone can say that Pete is a pedophile.
No, I
And
like
if
men.
people
That's
start
it. Just
believing
men.
that, you
Only
can be
like
a
men.
pedophile. Oh my God, it doesn't matter if you like men. You can still be
Men.
a
I said
pedophile.
men. Now you
Right.
might like boys. I don't know.
I don't
You
like
might like
boys.
boys.
Listen,
So I hope not. I hope not, brother.
I'm not fucking saying that you're a
I hope not.
pedophile. Can you listen?
Yeah.
Listen for just a second. I'm not saying, and it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, or whatever the fuck. A pedophile is a pedophile. If someone said that you were a pedophile, does that automatically make you one? No. Evidence does. We are an evidence-based criminal justice society, okay?
Right.
We go off
Right.
of evidence. That is how we make these conclusions. I
Yeah.
can't make those conclusions about you or Trump or Bill Clinton because of a lack of evidence.
You kind of can
those
with Bill
things.
Clinton.
You can infer those
I would say
things.
there is
I'm not
evidence.
jumping to those conclusions.
I would say there is evidence.
I want to see thorough evidence that would substantiate that Donald Trump isn't a pedophile and that Bill Clinton is.
Oh,
right
so
now,
he's
both of them
guilty?
have the same
Hold on.
amount of evidence against them.
No, they don't. What are you talking
Yes,
about?
they do, which is flight logs.
Absolutely
You
not.
said flight logs make you a pedophile.
Absolutely
You said
not.
accusations from former victims make you a pedophile. Katie Johnson
Yeah,
was like
man.
a word. Yeah, Katie Johnson filed a lawsuit in 2016.
Bill Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein were best
right.
buddies.
They have the exact same level of
Best
evidence
buddies.
writing against them.
No, they don't.
Which
They
are
do not.
emails, you're right, which are sworn testimonies, which are statements from the victims.
No,
Neither
man.
of which
Bill
say
Clinton
that they
has
were
a whole
neither of which
history.
say that Bill or Donald Trump were on Epstein's island.
Bill Clinton's
Both
got a whole
records show that
history
they
of it,
were
man.
on the flight logs. And the same victims say that they didn't do anything to them. So we have exactly as much evidence to implicate Bill as we do Trump, which is to say none.
Bill Clinton. Would you say Bill Clinton was a sexual predator?
Yes, I think Trump is too.
Oh, I don't think Trump is. I think he's just
That's the
kinda
thing.
freaky,
You're going to
but not
defend
like
a
Bill
sexual
Clinton.
predator. He was found liable of sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll.
Oh, she
I think
lied.
the
Come on
evidence
now.
speaks for itself.
Don't give me that shit.
She didn't lie,
lied.
and she was found
What
credible
evidence?
in two separate cases.
What evidence? What
It was a
evidence?
defamation case and a defamation and battery case. Jury
Right. What was
ruled
the evidence?
a preponderance of evidence. It was
What was
it
the
was
evidence?
Trump's sworn deposition, therapist notes. The dress was not used because
Oh,
Donald
that's-
Trump refused to give up his DNA that would have exonerated him.
Yeah. What evidence, man?
I just listed it.
Yeah, that dress was
It's
of
called
no
a preponderance
relevance.
of evidence. I didn't say the
That
dress.
dress-
I said the dress couldn't be used. But I gave
Right.
you
'Cause she lied,
therapist
man.
notes. I
She
gave
lied.
you records. I gave you Donald Trump's sworn
Do
testimony.
you think
that
she
was used
told the
against
truth,
him.
or you think she lied?
There's no evidence to say that she lied.
I would disagree. There's plenty of evidence to say she lied.
I mean,
She
it's
didn't know when
it's
it
a shame
happened.
that there's
She didn't
not
know where
9
it
of you that
happened.
could have voted to
Hold on
exonerate
now.
him.
She didn't know when it happened. She didn't know where it happened.
Yeah, that's not.
She didn't
That's
know
not.
a number of different things. She also accused some other men of the exact same thing. Are you aware of that?
So she wrote a book of people who abused her.
Are you aware
And all
that
of
she
them-
accused
yeah,
other
she
men of
wrote
the
a
exact
book.
same
She
thing?
She wrote a book. They aren't accused of the exact same thing.
They are.
She describes
they are, man.
abuse
God
of different
damn, you're dumb
levels
as
from
shit.
psychological to physical. Donald Trump's testimony, in which he mistook E. Jean Carroll for his wife, was used against him. The Access Hollywood tape was used against him. His refusal to give up DNA was used against him. Therapist notes were used against him. Written testimony from years ago were used against him. That's what was used to convict him in that case. Now, I think more likely than not, evidence would point to a pattern of behavior for him. I didn't mute him, by the way. But the nomination of Matt Gaetz, evidence, supports that. Lawrence Taylor, a sexual predator that was also nominated, supports that. Donald Trump backing a number of sexual predators on the congressional level running for House and Senate shows a pattern of behavior. Trump calling the Epstein files a hoax. Why would it be a hoax if it implicates Bill Clinton? You trust Donald Trump, so you must think that Donald Trump thinks that whatever's in there about Bill Clinton is fake too, right? Right. He doesn't know how to unmute. Frankly, I think this is better, actually. We have 500 people in here. Listen, it is my birthday in 5 days. No one's been supporting me. See, if you guys want to support the live, there's a Venmo Cash up in the bio. That's the way to do it. Okay. That sound okay with everyone? Yeah, we share a birthday. Apparently. Nice. It's a good day. Wow. This guy's a little angry today. Let's talk to my old friend Olive.
Hello.
Yo. Hey, I'm gonna have you up here for just a second, okay?
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to ask this dude something, but you can drop me if you want.
Oh, no, go ahead. He's waiting to find the mute button and his dick, so feel free to ask the question.
Hey, Pete, are you there? Tiny Peter, hello. It's a quick question, my guy. I swear, I'll make it fast. Just like you do for your wife. Just unmute real quick.
What wife?
Yeah, true. Ugh, why does this always happen to me? Pete, talk to me. Sorry, I'm sick. I sound like awful.
Oh, you don't sound any different.
Oh, no.
No, you sound the same.
Okay. Did he take a call or something? He's not even on Teacup.
I don't know.
Oh,
he's about to crash out.
Pete, if you don't come back to the live and unmute, then you're gay.
Well, we knew that. Pete, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lame. Okay, thanks for having me. Bye.
All right, thank you. There's a lot of people watching. If you guys want to support the stream, there's a Venmo Cash App in the bio. You guys can send gifts. We got a gift goal. Maybe I can make a smaller goal for you folks. We'll bring back Dummy Joe. He's a 90-year-old prospector. We'll do 20. Actually, I'm turning 27, so we'll have a goal of 27. Confirm. There we go. Here we go. You want to meet Gummy Joe? On this fine Saturday afternoon? Let's talk to Gummy Joe, shall we? Oh, who's in the box? Who is in the box? Do we have anybody? What the hell? Hi there. Oh, shit. Oh, it's Gummy Joe. How y'all and the kids doing it? Y'all done doing the prospector shit. All right, who's in the box? It's hard to tell because these people follow me. So I'm just gonna roulette this. We'll go with this one. Oh, shit. Oh, hi there. Gummy Joe here. Yes. Isn't that fucking fabulous? And I'm out of guests. Awesome. The box officially been cleared. Pete is still watching the live. Strangely enough. People are weirdly defensive about pedophiles today. It ain't me. Jamie, thank you for the $10. If you guys would like to support the stream, there's a Venmo Cash App in the bio. It's my birthday week. Can we get some support going? Perhaps? Oh, who am I kidding? You guys don't like me. But, has anybody Sent Gummy Joe. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Gummy Joe here with my hat. I've been working on the railroad. Oh, the live long day. Oh. Oh. Let's get some support going on in here. I don't want to have to watch Frosty the Snow Bitch again. If you guys were here last night, I got so bored. I put on 2 Frosty the Snowman specials, which I didn't know there were 2 of. There's actually more. There's like 5. But I watched the first 2, where the kids bring Frosty to life, and then the second one, Frosty needs a snow chick or something. So they make him a wife, and, oh, Gummy Joe! Woo-hoo! Good to see you, little chillins. It was funny. We might pivot to that if we lose debates. But I hate Frosty. Even more so that I hate Frosty, I hate pedophiles. But yeah, this was reported the other last night, actually, that Epstein coordinated his flight schedule with Donald Trump's. Now, there's emails listing out when he's going to land, when he takes off, where he's going to be. Epstein followed suit. And here's something interesting. Trump re-pardons a January 6th defendant to erase unrelated gun conviction. There's an interesting pattern going on, okay? I've seen Trump actually pardoned someone who raped his nanny and has now been rearrested. There's been one person, perhaps more, that was rearrested on charges of pedophilia and child sexual, CSA. And seems to be a pattern of Donald Trump commuting or pardoning people who end up doing even more crimes. And what's that all about, Do we want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? Trump withdrew his support for Marjorie Taylor Greene. Let's see here. Epstein files. Who else is mentioned? Some of the documents mention Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the former prince of and brother of King Charles, U.S. President Donald Trump, Trump's former advisor Steve Bannon, and a cast of other characters from the world of media, politics, and entertainment who highlight the extent of Epstein's contact book. Michael Wolff, the 72-year-old American journalist and columnist, as well as prolific author of books on the wealthy and famous. Larry Summers. Documents include correspondence between Epstein and Larry Summers, who was the former Democratic President Clinton's Treasury Secretary. Catherine Rumler, House of Representatives Oversight Committee, released several email exchanges between Epstein and Catherine Rumler. A lawyer who served as White House counsel during the presidency of Obama, Peter Thiel, the billionaire investor and on and off Trump supporter Peter Thiel appeared again in the latest Epstein documents, having first been mentioned in the batch made public in September. According to newly released files, Epstein wrote to Mr. Thiel in November 2018 to invite him to visit the Caribbean island. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Where some of Epstein's crimes were thought to have been committed. Ew, Noam Chomsky, Peggy Segal. Oh, that's the end of the list. All right. Potato. Oh, Gummy Joe! Oh, I missed the hat. Well, probably Scooter Braun. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, again, none of these explicitly point out anything explicitly criminal. Okay? Let's be clear here. Association with person is not an admission of guilt, is not evidence of guilt. Lots of people knew OJ. Does that mean that they were a part of his killing? No. Lots of people knew and worked with John Wayne Gacy. And what was the name of that one guy? It was a DJ, Jimmy Seville. A lot of people knew and worked with him. Is that evidence of credible acts of abuse that they participated in? Not necessarily, okay? Sorry, I keep blocking the background with my head, but I don't know why we don't get debates in here, folks. Maybe this will be something. Yo.
Hello.
Hello?
No, I think that's it, right?
What? Hello? Oh, he was in the live with me earlier? Yeah. Sir, I kind of took the reins on that debate. But, can we get some people on in here, please? I looked at that kid's profile. He looks kind of gross. I'm going to be completely honest with you, and brace yourselves. Oof. Listen, I don't know what's going on or if anything is going on with him, but it's not inconsiderate to make suggestions, right? Say maybe you should do this differently. Maybe for your own sake. He was 20. He was pro-Russian. Oh, well, we're waiting, folks. Should I change the background? Whoops. What the there we go. So, we've got the atmospheric river rolling in now. It's rainy, and I love it. I've been waiting for this all damn day. Host is extremely racist against Mexicans. Me? Oh, do you mean the other guy? I know you don't mean me. Do you? You gotta be talking about that skinny person, right? That kid I debated. It's pouring, and I love it. I love it. I know not against Mexicans. Well, my mods are Mexican, and all my neighbors are Mexican. Like my whole block might be Mexican. Not me living in a Spanish-speaking complex. Do a Trump and Bubba topic? I don't know. There are 500 people in here. I don't know why I don't get debates, why I don't get traction or support. It's rough. It's my birthday coming up. I wish I could relentlessly thank my donors. Frosty versus Israel. The unreleased Frosty the Snowman special.